This updates for the listening part where I've been for the last few weeks, from Monday the 8th to Monday the 22nd of May 2023. I have to be as vague and brief and not give as much detail as I would like. It's just to protect ourselves, other families, and and other various things, because you're not allowed to say very much. As time comes on, I'll put a bigger update on YouTube as to what, when, why, and more reasons. But that's for further future time from now. So between that time period, I have successfully, if anybody knows who knows before my journey, knows I was waiting on a major operation to save my life. That operation happened by sheer luck, I guess. Things happened at the right time for me, not for other people, but for me, it happened at the right time. And I'm forever grateful for that. I have to thank the skill of the surgeons and nurses and everybody that's been looking care after me for that period. So essentially, the op happened. I was kept in a coma in ICU for 4 days because they basically had to take me back into theatre, fix some bile ducts, and then that was me awake. Moved up to HDU the following day, high dependency, but we were in the ITU. Underneath that, you've got some weird dreams, the hallucinogenic drugs that you get. So, you get some weird dreams. Then, as I said, moved to HDU, and then you're basically stuck in your bed for a few days. Physio comes along and then starts to work with you to regain your fitness. The biggest problem I found was I wasn't as fit or capable as I thought I was. But what was explained to me was, remember how seriously ill I had been up until that point. So don't take it hard. Don't take it out on yourself. You know, it will come. It will take time, but it will come to recover fitness. So as I say, I've been working with physio, so now I can get out of bed, I can stand, I can walk a good distance, not huge amounts, not too confident on my feet, and I get tired very, very quickly. Again, that's that conquered. You know, considering the fact that in that short space of time, this major surgery took place, and I'd lost all definition of muscle over the place. Stomach, legs, arms, basically every single muscle in my body just collapsed. Plus, whilst recovering in HDU, my kidneys weren't working. Well, in intensive care as well. The kidneys weren't working, and my bowels weren't working because everything collapsed after the op. So I had to get some dialysis, and that helped to re-kick everything back into order. So all went well there. So things are functioning properly. The drugs are doing its job to stop any problems with rejections and things. I've lost almost 30 kilos in weight from just fluids, from edemas. My body and skin is now starting to recover, although the main wound on my stomach is still quite tender. The staples in the stomach have to stay in for at least 2 weeks. So I don't know when they're due to come out, if I'm being totally honest. It'll be some point in the next week or so. and then I'll be all done. There's no more lines because all the lines have been taken out my necks. There's no drains for draining fluids. I've got the peanut bottle tube, so there's some measure I'm being okay. I was on restricted fluids, restricted diet for a while, just so I wasn't overloading things. But I'm all back to normal on that now, which is good. Apart from fluids, I'm still kind of restricted on fluids. Not officially restricted, but I've got to try and keep it between 1 and 1.5 litres a day, which I'm finding very difficult. But again, hell, I've got to do it if I want to get anywhere. So anyway, as I said, I've been working with physio as well, just to get myself up and about. So I'm getting out of bed, I'm going to the toilet myself. I need a hand to get a shower, but that's fine. Also, the new Zimmer I've got from the physios, it's got the 4 wheels and brakes and a big seat on it. If you get tired, you can stop and sit on it. But I've walked a fair distance today, getting up and down, so it's been fairly tiring. So that fitness level is coming. It's just taking time. A lot longer than I thought. I'm probably being hard on myself, considering how ill I actually was. Basically near death's door. And then thinking to bounce back where I am now, in that short space of time. I mean, it is fantastic. Your body's an amazing, workhorse. But again, it's very difficult mentally for me, because I was always an active person. So the next few days I will work with physio just to do stairs, because I've got to do 15 stairs before I get discharged. So this is Monday. So the plan is to be discharged on Wednesday, possibly Thursday, but definitely by Friday of this week. Because I asked the physio, because I got told by the consultants first Wednesday. Other consultants are fairly cautious. So I asked the physio already today, Wednesday's achievable? And she thought, yes, Wednesday's achievable, but let's not push too hard. So I will do the best I can, and I'll keep you updated on that as well. So I'm on loads of different drugs as well. Steroids, anti-rejection, antifungal, chest infection preventatives, and different things. Some of them will stop after 3-4 months, but things like the suppressants, the immune suppressants, and the steroids won't, although the dosages might change over the course of time. So what I'm now doing is what we call a self-med program. So what you do is you get a printout of the meds that you're on, and it's got the time on them, the dosages you have to take, and when it comes to the certain times, it's up to you to then go to buzz the nurse to come and then open their cabinet, give you personally the drugs, and then we'll stand and watch you read the sheet as they read the computer, and you then take the correct amount of drugs from at the correct time. Like it could be something like paracetamol at 8 o'clock in the morning, or it could be something more like a blood thinner for bed at 10 o'clock at night. So you just got to make sure. I'm not going to give details of the drugs, but anyway. So you look at the time and you buzz them and you then tell them what you're taking. You read the box. It might be 5 milligrams. If you have to take so it might be 25 milligram. If you have to take 125 milligram, that's like 5 tablets you have to take. So they're just making sure that you don't understand what you're doing and what time you're taking them and taking them off, basically. So that's it's relatively straightforward. It's a bit daunting to begin with, but it's relatively straightforward. So I've kind of mastered that. It's just getting used to the colour of the tablets, the boxes, and the names of the drugs. But that'll come after a few days. Problem is, some of them give you the handshakes, you know, uncontrollable. So that's maybe why my camera's shaking about so much just now, but yeah, it is a tricky one. So hopefully it's the new beginning in life for me and Michelle. So as I say, I've had the op. Everything is looking superb drug-wise. Things are functioning correctly as they should. There's no sign of rejection. All the blood tests are coming back great. I still get pain across the wound, but that'll subside through time. That's when I stop talking in again, just because the breathing as well. Get some more of this weight off as well. As I say, that's like 30 kilos I've lost in that short space of time. So hopefully things will start to slow down a bit, just to bring a more slow release of the water, fluid retention. Because if you overdo it, obviously the kidneys are going to destroy themselves, overworking. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there, and as I say, the op is over with, all is going well. Physically not as good as I thought I would be, but everybody else is saying look brilliant. 30 kilos in weight lost, and as long as I get these 15 steps in, I will be home at least by the end of this week. Plan Wednesday, but if not, by the end of this week. But we'll keep you posted. Right, I'll leave it there, guys, in case I slip up and say something that maybe shouldn't. Okay, right, bye.